Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Thank you for joining us on this terrific Tuesday. If you've been following us, you've probably heard me say the term deposits and withdrawals. Making deposits and then withdrawing. We all know that term, and it's of course talking about finances. But I use it in describing relationships with people. Sometimes we may have something to say to somebody, and it may be true, and it may be something they need to hear, but put any deposits in their lives. Sometimes when I'm driving, I'll see people on the corner, and they'll have the bullhorns, and they have the signs, and the signs are giving messages to people, and they hit the areas where people are out partying and things, and they speak to them. And I imagine occasionally they reach somebody, or somebody responds or will respond. But what people don't realize is that people want to know and to put into them, what is their love? What is your love towards them? And this could be misunderstood, because we could say, well, I'm telling the truth and that's all that matters. That matters. When Jesus would preach, he would teach. He also made deposits. He would give. He'd give healings. Is that a great deposit? He would change lives. He would deliver people. And he would even take food and feed them, the multitude. That was depositing. And because of that, they were more open to listen, to hear. There also came a time that he had to correct them, because he realized all you're coming for is the deposits. You're not allowing me to speak into your life. And he would bring that point across also. I'm depositing, but you need to listen to what I have to say also. I look at it this way. We can correct people, we can instruct people, we can tell them they're wrong and all those things, but we need to make deposits. We need to understand that it matters what we put in people's lives. And I'm not talking about finances. I'm talking about mostly what we give verbally to people. Yes, we may have some instructions, we have some truth to share, but we can take the time to make deposits in order to correct people. Nobody wants to listen to somebody correct them that never gives anything to them. Because we can do that, we have the voice, we have the presence, we have the ability, doesn't mean it's going to be received. We all will receive more from somebody that's willing to invest in our lives, that's willing, as I say, deposit. Especially with children. They may not understand this concept, but they understand when somebody never gives to them as far as recognition of who they are, calling them by their name, just having some type of interaction with them. And it doesn't change as that child becomes a preteen, as that child becomes a teenager, as that child becomes a young woman, a young man. They will register, did you deposit something in me? Or did you just go around correcting me? Because if all we do is correct people, we tell them how wrong they are and how right we are, it's not going to be received. But if we make deposits in people's lives, that allows us to speak into their life. But we also shouldn't look for it for that reason. We should just go around making deposits. I look at it this way. Handing out water to people that need water, or food banks, just helping people, or just praying for people. Those are deposits. And when you do that, it does allow you to say more to somebody. To say doesn't mean it's going to be received. Even this right here, I get it. Some people say, well, you haven't made deposits in my life, or how much. Well, I'm looking to give out. I'm looking to pour into people's lives and help them. But at the same time, I realize it's going to be received more by somebody that can receive from my heart. They're the ones that are going to receive more than somebody that doesn't see my heart. Just because someone can see my face, my hair, shirt, doesn't mean they can see this. And the most important part for me to communicate to you is this right here, is my heart. And my heart is where I can take this and deposit into people's lives. So the formula we use is 5 deposits, 1 withdrawal. In other words, you pour, thank you, I appreciate you. You did a good job. Thank you for doing this for me. Then it allows you to say, I have something to tell you. You might want to look at what you're doing here and change up how you're approaching this situation. And people are more open to receive when we make deposits. Father God, we thank you this morning. We thank you for your love, your mercy, your grace. Lord, give us this day our daily bread. Jehovah Jireh, our provider. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Thank you for blessing our lives, Lord. Teach us, Lord, to bless other people's lives. Hold your hand upon us, Lord, upon our loved ones, upon our children. We give you all the honor and glory, Lord, because we cannot do this without you. In Jesus' name. Thank you for joining us on this terrific Tuesday. And remember, joy comes